As local news gets. News 12, Long Island.
A historic day for the U.S. and Cuba. President Obama announcing that both nations are working toward restoring diplomatic relations. News 12 Long Island's Rich Barabi has the story.
We will begin to normalize relations between our two countries.
They are separated by just 90 miles, but tonight the much larger diplomatic divide between the United States and Cuba seems to be shrinking. In a stunning announcement, President Obama said he plans to chart a new course and reestablish diplomatic ties with the communist country. Among the developments agreed to by the White House and the Castro regime, the establishment of a U.S. embassy in Havana, a review of the designation of Cuba as a state sponsor of terrorism, and an increase of travel and commerce to Cuba from the U.S. Perhaps the key to the deal, a swap of prisoners on both sides, including Cuba's release of U.S. aid worker Alan Gross.
It's a strange situation to be in when we're the only ones that are doing it.
Political science professor Carlos Cunha of Dowling College has personally lobbied elected officials to make such a move. Cunha says the longtime U.S. policy of isolation has not worked in securing political or economic freedom for the Cuban people.
The belief is that trade and opportunities will lead to China slowly changing. Well, if that's true for China, why isn't it true for Cuba, which is so much closer to us?
But in Miami, Florida, which boasts a large number of Cuban exiles, protesters took to the streets in anger, calling President Obama a coward. And Senators Marco Rubio of Florida and Bob Menendez of New Jersey, both Cuban Americans, are strongly against the president's action.
This policy contradiction is absurd, and it is disgraceful for a president who claims to treasure human rights and human freedom. This president is the single worst negotiator we have had in the White House in my lifetime.
The president does not have the authority to abolish the long-time U.S.-imposed trade embargo on Cuba. Only Congress can do that. Meanwhile, Senator Rubio has vowed to block the president's efforts to normalize relations with Cuba, with or without an embargo in place. Alicia.
Thank you, Rich.